Hello, kindergarten. Today, let's finish constructing our castle using what we've learned so far this year. So, if we think back to when we made our owls, we learned all about texture. What kinds of texture can we add to our castles to add more details? For mine, I added water, and water can be still, but I want to make it look like my water's moving, maybe just a little bit. So I'm going to do short, wavy lines to show that there are some ripples in my moat going around my castle. Short, wiggly, wavy lines. That's a good water texture. How about the grass? The grass has pointy blades of grass. Now, we don't want to draw every single blade of grass. That would take forever. So instead, all we have to do is draw just a couple blades of grass. Maybe two right here, a group of three right there, two more right there, a couple there. And just kind of bounce around. Add what look like little tiny blades of grass growing up out of the ground. If you see an empty space, fill it up. Maybe I can add some more greenery to my picture, like trees or bushes or flowers. Maybe out of one of these blades of grass, you could have a flower growing out of there. Or maybe I could have some fluffy bushes, kind of like a cloud shape. Bouncing line going around like that. Maybe I'll do one on the other side because I like things being the same on both sides. And you could keep adding more and more however you want to your picture. You can have a whole field of flowers if you want. And speaking of fluffy cloud shapes, for those who didn't finish their sky last time, don't forget, add details in your sky. Where do you want your sun or moon to be? Maybe in the corner? Maybe in the middle? Maybe peeking out from behind a tower we could have a sun. We'll be able to tell that's a sun later when we add color. For mine, I think I want to have that be a moon, and I want to have stars in the sky, because I like nighttime pictures. And again, we learned stars tiny little circles, because stars are like our sun. They're round, but really far away and tiny. And let's add just one little cloud in the sky, maybe two. You can add as many and whatever shape you want. Next, let's think, is there any other texture we can add? Maybe on the doors. Maybe they're made out of wood and I can draw some lines to show the texture of the wood. Or the bricks on our brick wall here. I could draw just a couple bricks. They're like rectangles that are stacked. Maybe just draw a couple bricks there. A couple bricks here. And suddenly it looks more like a brick wall. You don't have to do the whole thing, just adding a couple bricks coming out from the side. Just a couple little rectangles is all it takes to make it look like there's stone there. The roof, if you did some triangle-shaped roofs. We can add some shingles. Maybe I'll add some curved lines. And it looks like there's shingles on our roof, just like a real roof has. The more details you add, the better and better and better your picture looks. I want to make my flags striped. Are there any other details or textures you'd like to add? Maybe you want to draw sharks swimming in your moat. By just drawing the fin right here, it looks like there's a shark swimming in there. Maybe there's an alligator. Maybe there's birds in the sky. Maybe there's a dog and a couple people playing around in the grass over here. Think about what else you might want to add to your picture. And then, as always, let's give this a whole bunch of color. Do not color it too dark. If you color nice and light, you'll still be able to see all these beautiful details you have. But if you press too hard, you might not be able to see it anymore. So try coloring lightly when you fill all these beautiful details in. Alright, and as always, don't forget to post this onto our Seesaw activity this week. I can't wait to see how yours turn out. Until next time.